Hey, I'm Travis, and you're watching Table Scraps, Two Beards Plays tabletop show. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a like down below, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and click that button and enjoy the show.
So what all was in your bag?
Like
Standard
adventure gear, rations, rope.
I steal all of it. Absolutely all of it. And then I leave. And I attempt to steal those cookies.
Okay, so where are you headed, Natalie?
At this point, I'm down there, downstairs, eating breakfast, sloppily at the.
Okay. Well, if you're at the boarding
the
house, is
inn.
one floor. So if you wanted to go out and then go to
Oh, the
right
boarding
next
house
door,
doesn't serve or anything
No,
in the
that's
tavern.
right next door.
Gotcha. So that's where I've.
Okay,
I've
so
gone.
she's
And
gone next
Where
door.
are you?
I'm in the hallway
I'm not-
still, kind
You
of
just
chilling
kinda
in my underwear.
Glued to the wall.
I'm home. I'll go.
Okay, so they've both gone to the tavern.
And I'm like, I don't know why he's so mad at me. I mean, you.
I
mean,
thought he'd be happy that I got the cool underwear.
I thought he'd be great that I got 5 gold coins,
Whatever.
a lifetime supply of cookies. What else did he expect? 300 gold or something?
What will you use that for?
I'm kind of okay with it because she thinks she got a lifetime supply and he clearly just gave you a box.
And 5 gold.
All right, so they're both at the tavern, and you want to...
Stealth and steal some cookies.
Okay.
I'm just sitting there eating porridge and dipping cookies in the porridge.
All right, I got a 13 that
All
time.
right.
Okay.
All right, so you sneak up and, pop in the door. You want to go through the front? Want to look around?
No, she's that box is my goal.
Okay. All right. So, you pop in and kind of look around. It's early morning. People are
Mhm.
eating breakfast. It's pretty busy. And you notice her sitting at the bar, I assume, and the box of cookies is sitting there, and she's taking them out, scooping porridge.
Scooping porridge up with my cookies.
What was your stealth roll?
14.
Give me a perception.
Dirty 20.
Okay. She hears the door open. Ding ding. A little bell chimes and kind of looks over and sees you.
Sneer a little bit.
Hold on one second.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sending this to you. I'm not just like doing this to be a jerk.
Okay. Facebook check or text message?
Facebook.
Are we having secret conversations across
Well.
the table?
Sometimes it has to be done. Dolor, what are you doing?
See if he's done. I would love by the
I'm
end
gonna
of
go
this.
check
for you
on my
just to-
underoos. and my. That was a great idea.
Yeah, you're welcome. I really wanted to, stuff the head and mount it in forever home, but this is even better. I think. I'm thinking we'll build one.
Okay. All of us together.
All of us, maybe, whoever survives.
All right.
All right, so I go up there and I attempt to take her.
Just rip them out of my hands.
No.
Just-
I'm just going to like.
Take them. Of course, I grab onto the box.
All right. Give me a reflex save.
Sleight of hand was a 15.
Is it a sleight of hand if I see you doing it?
Yes, it was, wasn't it, Travis?
I think so.
I see him. So how's it?
Wait, what did
It
you
would
roll
be a
for?
strength check.
Hold on.
because
I know what you're saying. What did you roll for? What skill to check did you just do?
My reflex
Your reflex.
against his.
Okay. Give me a perception check. What did you have?
15.
Oh. Okay. He
This
goes
is not your day.
for
No,
the box
evidently
of
not.
cookies.
Like it's like, woo, and I'm faster. I'm
But then as a distraction, he then goes for the orb, sleight of hand, and you notice that.
So the sleight of hand is that. That's okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sneaky. Okay, so I need to roll a reflex save against.
Yeah, you caught it, so you can.
So
I'm
just
just
got
gonna
his
say
hand?
you caught it, so yeah, you can.
Got this little dwarf hand and my little.
Oh, it's a big dwarf hand.
Well, big
let's
dwarf
be
hand
honest
and my
here.
little lady hands. Finders, keepers.
You say so.
Where's your voice gone? Where's your accent?
You'll say so.
You want to take this outside? Do you want
Sure.
to go to the forest with this? Because I'll take you to the forest with this.
That sounds great. Girls first.
Why do you want to fight? The orb? I found the necklace.
And we had deal.
No.
Yes, we had deal.
You took the orb from me, and then you
Right,
wanted
and-
to keep both of them.
and I wanted to,
and then you wanted to
yeah,
keep both?
and you said me keep necklace, then we need each other, which
Well,
made sense.
Now,
Because truth be told, was kind of getting used to your face.
but now I have both, so you really need me.
Or I can go off and do what I want. And you can go off, floobity doobity, check out map picture by yourself.
Like Dolor, right, Dolor?
Well, Dolor does what.
Dolor's like, I turned to be like, yeah, Dolor. Dolor.
I'm just saying,
At this point,
if that's what you want to do, that's fine.
I get
But you'll have to hire Kurt.
a grin on my face. And I suddenly start to wail and cry. Take my cookies!
Bear in mind, this is a grown woman doing
No,
this.
I am not. I'm like a 15-year-old girl. And what do the people?
In D&D, you're grown at 13, but what?
What do the people around me say?
Deception check.
I do need to do a deception check.
Yeah.
I know. I know. I know the rules.
You're trying to what is it? Bluff.
Okay.
5 plus 7. All right. So the first person immediately that would hear you cry is Frank, behind the
Oh.
counter, and he rolled a natural 1.
So he
So
believes me.
he's like, what is wrong? What's going on?
He trying to take my cookies.
Give me a perception check, Natalie.
I think I'm doing it. 25.
25. Okay. He's like, what's good? What, this guy. I mean, I've got more.
Do you see he's standing right here because of my cookies? Or was it because of something that I shouldn't talk about?
I have no idea what you are talking about, so...
Orb, maybe, perhaps. Maybe Frank would
Oh,
like
you
to
mean
know.
the secret orb you have in your bag?
At this
Stab
point,
me, Frank!
Frank's seen you turn the tears off and then turn them back on. He's just like, keep it down in my tavern.
I know, right? Girl loud.
If you're gonna show out, I'm gonna kick you out. So
Yeah, it's a respectable place, girl. Come on.
I just give a huff and take my cookies.
Sorry,
and
Frank. She get too loud again, I bounce.
Just take my cookies. Go. Done with all that.
Mm.
And I'm gonna go attempt to leave and go sell my mushrooms to the magic.
okay.
The magic.
All right. You went to underwear place.
I'm kind of interested to see how that plays out, actually.
Okay, so and then what are you gonna do?
I'm going to visit Captain Vorkin in Savory.
Okay, all right, we'll get back to you. So you are going to go to the friendly neighborhood wizard. He you ask around, you figure out where he lives.
Yeah.
You go in and knock on his door.
Yep. Okay.
Anyway, he says,
Mr. Wizard.
come in.
What do I see?
You see a room of just odds and ends and trinkets and just bottles of stuff, some labeled, some not. There's like a floating eye in one, a toad in the other, and hair in a little bucket. And it's just really random stuff. And give me a perception check.
Now she rolls low.
Now I roll. When it does, before I roll high, when it doesn't even matter.
What was it? 14? You said? You notice behind a counter, just the tip of a little hat poking up above the counter.
No.
And he's like, "Well, what can I help you for?"
I kind of like who do I see? Is it a little man?
Yeah, a little gnome.
Little gnome. I'm like, oh,
well,
I've never seen one. So I'm like, oh.
I was like,
Saw 2 on the ship.
I did.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. I wasn't paying attention at all.
All right. Well, I'm nearly at your service. What can I help you for? What brings you to my house?
And I had it on a stick,
Mhm.
but at this point it's just in a bundle, and I put it down. I'm like, found these. Called them mushrooms,
Mm.
and they were glowy. And whenever they would let off their poo, it would make you bang your head and drool and do funny things.
Okay. Well, let me see. And he very slowly unties the shirt. Yeah. And kind of unfolds it.
And I'm immediately like,
Oh. And what did you say? These the spores?
Yeah,
Right.
the spores, when they would poo into the air, you breathe them in and it's horrible.
Okay. And did you breathe them in yourself?
oh yeah.
And what did you do?
I banged my head on a wall, but one of my friends pulled out of his weapon and conked himself on the head a bunch of times. Well, I don't know if he's my friend anymore.
He kind of takes a pinky and kind of scrapes off a little of the spores and you can kind of see his eyes light up.
That guy's not playing.
His eyes light up. Let's see. And he just kind of like spaces out and drool kind of runs down his
Yeah.
mouth. He's like, blah, blah, blah. I'll give you 5 gold a mushroom.
How about 10 gold a mushroom?
Give me a diplomacy check.
Okay. 15.
10. Got yourself a deal. Then he runs in the back and kind of.
I'm like, when he brings it back, I'm
Yeah.
like, kind of want to do a trade.
Well, I'm up for barter. What do you want?
Yeah. Okay, so if I have something that I'm trying to hide, but also have with me at all times, what could I do? Or maybe like a bag to bite someone's hand off if they try to reach in it.
Both viable options.
In the world of D&D.
Yeah.
I don't know about the hide in plain sight.
I don't know.
Is that such a thing?
I think so, but it's like higher level things.
Oh.
Well, I have one thing.
Yeah?
but it's kind of expensive.
Okay. That's fine. I don't care about
It's
gold.
worth 6 cookies.
Whoa! Need you to calm down.
I mean, we're talking about 2,000 to 3,000 gold expensive. You got that kind of money,
Shoo.
sweetheart?
Sure.
It's a lot of underwear.
Hey, if you got the coin, Neely's got the wares. So if you want to bring it on over, we could do some trading.
What is?
Well, it's a bag.
Was it?
It's a bag that if you put something in it,
Mm-hmm.
only you can take it out.
Mm-hmm. Mm. I like that. How much gold do we have, by the way? I know I get 350 when I leveled up, but what did we start with?
How'd you get
What?
350 when you leveled
Like
up?
when you level up, you get money.
No,
You don't.
You get
That's what-
starting gold when you make a character, but that doesn't.
But that's it.
My thing said like second, third, fourth. Has like gold on the side.
No,
No?
that's probably XP.
Oh, whatever. Okay. So, like, well, I have cookies.
Gold, but
Oh,
Better than gold.
I don't know. I'll have to look at it. I've
Yeah.
never.
the only thing I could think about that would be is if it was like a suggestion of like, because there is this one thing where it's like, when a character has accumulated so much wealth, the idea is that they've done enough stuff by that point to be
Gotcha.
this level.
Mhm.
So I don't know
Maybe
if maybe
that-
that was
Yeah.
it, but
It was a gold thing, but anyway. But I wouldn't have any. So okay, I lied. I don't have
Hmm.
money, but
Yeah.
I know where more mushrooms are, and I know about some magic on this island, and I might include you on it if I can borrow the bag, and in return I'll leave something that's valuable to me, in safekeeping, so you know that I'm coming back and bringing you your bag.
No.
I pull out the orb and I put the thing in, I crack it open, and it shows the thing.
And he's just kind of taking it back, like, room, like, magic is this?
And I close it real quick and take it out. Like, this is what I need
You
to
give
have.
me that orb, I'll give you the bag.
No. No.
Tell you.
I tell you what, no.
How about no?
Did you see that dot? Those dots on
Mm-hmm.
the map?
It was kind of quick, but maybe.
More magic things. More magic. More magic. And if you let me borrow the bag, borrow it, I will bring you magic things.
No.
How about no?
How about I kill you and take the bag?
Ooh.
That would be.
Ooh, now we're threatening townspeople.
About to get hairy.
Yep. Oh.
Got some hairy underwear for you.
Intimidation. Jeez, now I roll. 7. Does he just laugh at me and think I'm making a joke?
It's
Need-
not on what I want him to do to you.
We need island law enforcement now.
Flash cut to 3 months from now, Dolor sheriff.
Oh God!
And I'm like, bad boys,
It's
bad
like
boys.
Barney
What you
Fife.
gonna do?
Yeah. As soon as you like start to raise your voice at him, he kind of twinkles his nose and pops his fingers, and he fills up the room, and his voice
Whoa.
gets really deep,
Like Gandalf.
and he's like, "Leave my house, or I will break you in two."
Right back at you, Chief. I'll see you later. Hey, if I find more magic things, you want 'em? Nope.
And he just yells, "Leave!"
Take my mushrooms and I go.
I like the wall shake.
Okay, I take my mushrooms and I go. I'm like, well, that went well. Cookies to gold ratio just isn't really great over here. And I had something else.
Oh, Dolor, you're going to get underwear?
Oh, the acid. Yeah, that's pretty cool stuff.
So you go to the tailor, and he's actually he told you to come back 2 days because it was like late at night. And he's like he's working on it. You can see him there cutting up. Actually, he hasn't started cutting up yet.
Has he got a pair
But
done?
he's got it all laid out, and he's got like sheets of paper that he's kind of like putting on there to figure out how he wants to cut it. And he's like, "Oh, hey, I was just about to get started on your order here. I should have it ready for you tomorrow."
Well, while I'm here, I was going to see if you had any armor, maybe.
No, not
Anything like that?
armor. You might want to go talk
Protective clothing?
to Dinger. Dinger is pretty good with the armor and the weapons. But no, I'll make you some fancy clothes and I could do some light repair, or I can make you some mounted trophies if you kill anything. Or
Oh, gotcha.
but
I
I'm not in the
can see.
business of armor.
Oh, gotcha. All right, I'm going to go see Dinger.
All right. You get the dingers, and
You get the dingers.
Tinger, the halfling, is
Mhm.
there, and he's like got the bellows, and he's like heating up the fire, but you don't see Dinger anywhere.
Oh. I'm going to make my way to the lake. Check on the tree.
All right,
Checking
Get
on
back
that
to you.
tree.
Trey.
I go
He's gonna
find.
tattle on me.
I go find Savion and Captain Vorkin.
Okay, they are in their office.
It's both of them. They're both
yeah,
there.
they're both there.
Okay. So I walk in and I'm like rubbing on the stab wound. I've like got it patched and stuff like that.
Oh my God.
And I'm just like, oh, Captain Savory, good to see you. Sorry I didn't check in yesterday. It was rough out there.
You were here. I don't know if you remember, but we saw you. You just were out cold.
It was rough in that cave, let me tell you what.
Well, I didn't get a good story from, but
You got drink, I tell story.
sure. He pulls up a chair, and
All right.
this is Savion you're talking to.
Right. And I imagine the captain's back there kind of doing his thing.
Yeah, he's in
but
a separate room off on this.
Right, but I begin to spin a tale, hopefully loud enough that the captain hears,
Oh my God.
and I tell it exactly as it happened. The whole thing.
Diplomacy roll.
I like.
No,
not lying.
I just put your delivery here.
I 17 it.
Okay.
Oh, but before you said all this, it wasn't. I'm not like meta.
Mm-hmm.
I had decided to go beg my, not Savory. Can never say his name.
Savion.
My Uncle Savion for money to go get the bag. So at some point, I'm not there yet, but at some
Right.
point, I'm getting
Yeah,
there.
this will happen first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just didn't want you to think I
so-
was busting in. What?
He's got a tall bottle of some kind of alcoholic drink, and
Mhm.
he's pouring both of you drinks. And
And I'm drinking, talking with my hands, and I'm laying it on.
yeah, he's eating it up too. He's like, "Oh man, they didn't mention that or that, man.
Mhm.
Oh man, this is huge. This is huge." And at this point,
It's
this is huge. Captain Vorkin comes out of his room.
Oh, Captain, good to see you.
And he's like, "And you, Kerr, where's the orb?
Girl has it.
Can you bring the girl and the orb here?"
I can try. Me and girl kind of on the outs, as that part said, where she took from me, and she wouldn't, because I was good at being important to each other, but now she don't think her important, so she's got both and won't give.
Like,
So you get from girl. That's great. I just came to tell you what happened. Did you pay them?
no,
You didn't pay them?
no, that's a good point. Here,
Oh, I can collect. You know, just sort of we say square.
let's see, that'd be 100 gold per. So here, 300 gold.
There's your money.
And Captain Vorkin's like, so how close are you and Rin?
Oh, well, she's mad at me right now. Because I tried to explain to her why it's important that we be united as team in village. And she said no. She said
This is where he's lying.
I explained to you. Why?
Didn't say about us being together in the village.
That's true. And I'm like, but she said, and I quote, now I'm most important.
Liar.
You said that you were most important.
Not.
In our little me and you thing, yeah. You said now I am the most important. You need me
No,
now.
I didn't say most important. I said, no, now you really need me.
Oh, well, I say that. I'm not trying to lie to these guys. Is what I'm saying.
Do we need a bluff check?
No, I'm not trying to lie. I'm telling them what she said.
Captain Vorkin is like, give me a second. And he walks into his room and walks back out with a little vial. He's like, I want to see that orb. So
It's
you
pretty
either
orb.
convince Rin to come back with the orb,
Mhm.
or you put this on the tip of your dagger and prick her with it, and she'll be out cold.
Oh, that's fancy.
Yeah.
You make
By
that?
this point, am I there yet?
No.
Okay.
You, no, he
Now
said
who's
this
scared,
comes
Natalie?
from- it takes but just a drop.
Okay.
Okay. But you be careful. If
Mm-hmm.
you get this on your skin,
Oh, God.
you'll be out.
Is it like can you apply and then wait, or is it like apply stab?
You can apply and then.
Okay, so let's play safe, because Kirk clumsy sometimes. How about we apply now, and I just use dagger when I need?
Okay. So he takes.
I'll let him do it.
Yeah. He takes the dropper and drops right on the edge there. It was like, so be careful. Don't touch. Next
Don't
thing
stab
you,
self. Gotcha.
It doesn't take. You just lightly break the skin. I know
Oh,
you don't want
okay.
to hurt her,
No.
but
That needs a bluff check.
She's got a hole in her shoulder.
but I'm just saying, if she doesn't see it coming, then she won't know it's you.
Good point.
You bring me the orb.
She really good at what's going on around her. I'll give her that. Girl can see. She can perceive with the best of them.
She's had a rough upbringing, so
I don't know. She won't tell me.
yeah. Well, it wasn't the easiest,
Mm.
but you bring me that orb.
Yes,
and
sir.
We'll talk.
Sounds good. Expedition, maybe.
And as you're walking out, Rin's walking in.
And I'm like,
What's up, girl? No, we not. we
no, not since you stabbed me in the shoulder.
Well,
and I say
well-
that loud enough for them to hear.
Well, you also stabbed me back.
Oh, I was just returning your dagger that you
Well,
stabbed
that's
into me.
no, that's
Okay,
fine. We
bye.
even.
Uncle Savvy.
Uncle Savvy.
Perfect timing.
Yeah.
Can I ask a favor?
First, I want to tell you some stuff. Hey, can we do it in private and get rid of them?
I left.
Okay, cool. So I sit down,
Yeah.
Uncle Savvy, and I tell the story. Exactly the same way. This and that, but I do emphasize the more up and down thing, because I
Give
was
me a
really impressed with that. I was
Give me-
really impressed.
Give me a perception check. Halfway during your story, not Kurt.
It could be me if you want.
Captain Vorkin comes out and he's like, "Oh, girl," and he just kind of pats you on the back, and you feel a slight prick. You are out.
Finish my story and give it to them, huh? Back prickers,
Ah.
I didn't do it.
and I'm out.
You're out. Yeah, you're out for about an hour. Okay, you come to, and you see the necklace and the orb sitting on the desk. and Captain Vorkin and Savion are talking just
Okay.
about it, and kind of pointing at the symbol side and looking at the necklace and whatnot.
I'm like,
Oh, sorry about that, Rin.
what just happened?
How you knocked out? No.
Bluff.
See, I don't have to do it when the NPCs do it for me. Nope.
13.
Okay. I mean, you believe him? Like,
Okay.
You can't.
I'm not suspicious at all.
No.
Hey, this is Trey, aka Gargarskin, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode of Table Scraps. If you did, make sure you like the video and make sure you also subscribe to the channel so that you can get updates on all future episodes. And we just want to say a big thank you to all our supporters. Without you guys, the show wouldn't happen, and it means the world to us. So thank you again, and until next time, we'll see you next week.